Kate.
And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kate.
Good afternoon, Cheryl.
Crap, sorry. You're
Good
right.
afternoon, everyone.
We're a little bit. We're not doing it normally scheduled time, so I'm throwing everything off. Okay, it is November 25th, 2023. Happy late Thanksgiving for those who celebrate. And it is Christmas in this house right now.
Okay.
We took the opportunity. My sister-in-law just dragged everything in because we didn't have the family meal until Friday. So we took the opportunity on Thursday to drag all the stuff in and decorate the house, and then so now it's very Christmassy. So we're full-fledged in. We are there. So yeah. So that's my update. There you go. Shoot. Well, this is a channel about cross stitch.
Yes.
And all the things associated with cross stitch. So, thanks for coming and taking a minute to listen in. And yeah, so we might as well just get right into it because I'm getting distracted. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Cheryl, do you have any starts?
Ooh, I do. We're doing that first?
I thought we were.
I don't know.
Were we not?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, yes, I do. I have a start. I couldn't. I had to. I've been starting so many things. It was weird not starting a thing. So, unfortunately, I had an excuse that I had to start something. So, this upcoming week from today will be the middle of the Jingle Ball, the online virtual stitching event, and I've signed up for that. And I also this year signed up for one of the classes by Hello from Liz Mathews, and it's the Festive. Let me switch it over to this. The Festive Mini Wreath and Banner, which I think are awfully cute. I am a sucker for a good Christmas ornament or decoration. And so the kit is one of the rounds, and then the fabric, and then the instructions, and then the class is going to be how to make it look like that because I need some help. So I wanted to start one of them as my prototype, and because I'm the type of person that needs to see it and hear it and then have the written instructions as backup later. So I wanted to get at least one of them done. So I have started the Mary right here. So it's on 35 count fabric that Liz Mathews dyed herself and provided with the kit. And this is how much I was able to get started. It's one thread worth. I started it this morning.
That's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
I am surprised as well, as it's much bigger. So, which is good. This is why I'm doing the first one, just to see it and have it in my hands. The picture is really deceptive. It looks like a small little ornament. Oh, it's over there. Never mind. But when I got the kit and saw the size of the actual wreath, it's bigger. I don't know if I would put it on my tree because I like smaller ornaments, but it's definitely it's super cute. I'm not mad at it, but yeah, it's going to be bigger than I expected.
Okay.
So when I actually do these for myself later on, I'll probably do it on some of the scraps of 40 count that I have to size it down a little bit. And then I also purchased some more of the garland so I could make my own. So I just have to learn the technique, and then I can size it down the way I want to size it down. But I have found my new favorite color, red, and it's called DMC 22. I love it. It's like it's an antique-y, it's not quite old barn paint red or old red paint or whatever it's called, but it's it's an antique color red, which I love. So that was just one thread's worth. It's 15 minutes worth. So yeah, I know I'm going to finish. I'm going to do my, well, 2 hours will probably do the whole thing, which is fine.
Probably.
Yeah, so I'm using that as a carrot for other stitching, which we'll talk about later.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was my start for this week. We had house stuff going on these last 2 weeks. So yeah, I was happy to get done what I was going to get. Hi, baby.
Pardon me.
Kate, do you have a finish?
Kate does have a finish.
Yay!
Kate got a little hyper focused this week.
What?
Okay, I need to see the numbers. Come on, scoot. So, I just decided I needed to get one of these stitch-alongs done.
Yes.
I have so many. So this is the Animal House stitch-along from Satsuma Street. It's on a 16 count Fortnite Fabrics, maybe Cresting Waves. That might be it. It's using DMC. I started it May 29th, 2022. I finished it November 17th, 2023. And in the last 2 weeks, I stitched 5,400 stitches on this.
Bam! Ooh, can you bring it a little closer?
So we'll start down here.
Yeah.
With the peacock, the zebra, and the lion.
Yes.
Then we have flamingos, a tiger, a sloth, who's so cute.
My favorite.
Kangaroo. Got a giraffe and a monkey.
I lied. The giraffe is my favorite.
I like her eyelashes.
Yes.
So I love
really
the color. It just made me happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so gray here in central New York that it was just nice to stitch on something. So I had the first 3 parts done.
Yes.
So the peacock, the zebra lion, and then the flamingos and tiger. And then I had to stitch the sloth from the sloth over and then all up.
Right.
So 5,400 stitches.
Yay. That looks so good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm really happy that it's done.
Nice.
Yay. All right. So we are introducing a new segment.
Yes, we are this week.
We are introducing a new segment called Hard Decisions.
Hard decisions a stitcher must make. Yes.
Yes. We both had these issues that had to be dealt with.
Yes, we did.
And all right. So mine, if you've been watching, you know that I didn't fall in love with this when I started it. This is the Wheel of the Year from Primitive Hair.
Yeah.
And I just didn't think it looked, I thought it was like very pixelated and I was not very happy with it compared to the picture. So I joined the Primitive Hair Facebook group just to see if anybody else had been stitching it. I didn't see anything. I searched for the name and nothing.
Right.
And then 3 days ago, somebody posted a finish of it.
Mm-hmm.
They loved it. That was great. They loved it. I did not love it. It just more brought to me how unspecific things looked. Things didn't look like there were pumpkins in one section, and I was looking at them and I was like, these are big orange blobby things. It's just
when you showed me the picture of the finished one, I think I said it reminds me of an impressionist painting. Everything was very amorphous. It was very But when you looked at the actual, like the picture of the pattern that you showed me, everything,
the artwork that it was from was very detailed.
Yes, way more
And
defined.
and maybe it's hard to do, and I understand that, but it's such a big pattern. I'm not going to stitch on something that I don't like.
Yeah, no.
So UFO'd,
Bum,
and
bum, bum.
I will probably recycle the, since I spent so
I
much
was
time
just
gritting
gonna
it.
say, I was just gonna
Um,
say, leave the grid in.
I'm going to leave the grit in. Actually, I'm probably going to leave this in too for a while,
Yeah,
and see what else I can want to put on this.
right.
It's a 16 count willow from Color and Cotton, so
Yeah, it's beautiful fabric.
I'm sure I'll put something on it. But I don't like UFOing.
Yeah,
It makes me feel like I failed,
yeah,
but life's too short to stitch something you're not in love with. And I'm very happy for the person who was in love with it. I'm so
yeah,
glad they finished it and they loved it, and wonderful. More power to them. It was beautiful stitching,
yeah.
just not for me.
It just confirmed what you were feeling about it.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that's a pro tip. From because how many times over the course of, like, because you and I have been stitching for a long time.
Decades.
Um, how many times had we pushed through on a project that we didn't really like just because of whatever reason? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like, you're right. Life is too short, and like give it some time, like, because you gave it a couple of sessions,
I think I
and
stitched on it 3 or 4 times.
yeah, just to make sure, because it was a big investment of for the fabric and the threads and the whole meal deal.
Hmm.
And so you know, there's always that guilt factor in there.
Yeah.
But if anything, when you get to be a certain age, here we are, here I am being all wisdom and whatever. When you get to be a certain age, you realize that one of your most precious resources is time. And you
Yeah.
don't want to spend your time doing something that you're forcing yourself. Like, cross stitching is supposed to be fun and relaxing, or whatever positive feeling you attribute stitching is for you. And there's no
Hmm.
sense. There is no sense on moving
Yeah.
along on something. So yeah, it's yeah, UFOing something is hard. I've got one that I have to decide what I'm going to do with too, and I'm just kind of we'll save the discussion about it for another day, but you know, it's a gift. And I'm not sure what to do with it now. So, oh yeah, we'll talk about that another time, but yeah, don't feel guilty.
We
Yeah.
we will have a hard decision segment some point in the future.
Again, yeah, I could see this being recurring. But I mean, yeah, I mean, and that's what the beauty is of having another set of eyes, or other friends in the stitching community to kind of like empathize with what you're going through, you know, and kind of doing that kind of thing. So, anyways, so
What hard decision did you struggle with this week, Cheryl?
so this kind of segues into the whip category, the whip such a. So for the last, how long have I been? I think it's just the last one that we. Yeah. Okay. So I'm working on a gift for my mother for Christmas, and it's tied loosely to a previous gift that I gave her, which was a table topper for her kitchen table. And so this is the same colors. This is Country Towels. I'm gonna, well, yeah, just right here. And I'm doing this one, but on this towel. Okay. And so the issue is I've been trying to stitch it because I have to ship my Christmas gifts to Canada. I like to try to get it by a certain time, and to make sure, or try to make sure that it gets there for Christmas. So I've been in a little bit of a rush, and I have made more mistakes on this kitchen towel that I don't normally make. It's very and all the stuff that I've stitched this year, this is the first one I've had legitimate like anger. There was a couple of nights I was like,
she's scary when she gets mad, people.
I try not to let it out. I'm just quiet. I speak in half sentences.
There were some very tense virtual stitchers.
I'm so sorry to everyone who was on. I'm sorry. I try not to let it out, and I was just
I think we were also empathetic with you.
yeah.
We were just like, we don't know how to make it better, and we feel so bad.
Yeah.
And then it's like, let's all tiptoe backwards away from Cheryl.
So the problem number one was first and it all started with these blue sections. The blue flowers have been the bane of my existence on this one. I think the first issue was I miscounted the greenery, so everything was off. But I didn't know until I got back down to here. You know what I mean? And so that I had to rip out like a good 50, 60 stitches. So then I put those back in. And then I realized that I used the wrong color in the wrong spot. So I had to rip all those out again. And then I stitched them back in again. And then I went to use the complementary color, and I realized that I had cut and loaded my thread keeper with the same color.
For two different symbols.
Mm-hmm. And so then when I grabbed the actual color out of my stash, I couldn't tell. They're so close together. These two blues are so close together. I could not easily distinguish which one was which. So I made an executive decision, because in all these colors, in the greens, there are 5 different shades of greens. There's 5 different shades of greens. There's 5 different shades of yellows, and there are 4 different shades of blue. So the result is beautiful but you know, some of the shades are like right next to each other. So for executive decision number 1, I cut out one of the colors because I didn't want to sit there and try to mess with figuring out these two darker blues. I couldn't tell. So I was just like, okay, we're just going to use one. And then the 2 lighter shades were all going to be combined into one. So, and it's turning out fine. It looks fine. I don't see any huge difference or discrepancy. It looks fine to me. The second decision I made is my mother's only going to get one of these towels. So I bought 2 because I thought, I'll make her a matching pair. Yep, no, not going to happen. Not going to happen. So there may be a kitchen towel with a 14 count Ada insert given away sometime on this channel or on a stash unloading site near you. It's turning out beautiful. Like when I'm sitting here and looking at it, it looks beautiful, but I can't, like, it's been such I say uncharacteristic because very rarely do I'll make mistakes, but not so many in such a short, concentrated period of time in one piece. And I had that very problem when I started off. Hey, baby. The cat's behind you. Sorry. I had that problem when I started off. When I started the Under the Sea Sow. And I couldn't get those dolphins. Yeah. A little flashback there. Sorry. So anyways, so the decision has been made. I made the decision of I'm just doing 3 shades of blue. And then I'm doing the decision of I'm not doing a second one of these. One is enough. And she'll be she'll be pleased with the one. Honestly, she will be, because it matches her kitchen and all that stuff. So, and
I'm not sure your sanity is worth a second kitchen towel.
Yeah. And I mean, she's not expecting it. It's kind of like a little surprise to go along with the table topper. Well, the other layer of anxiety to all this is I'm trying to get it done in time for the box. So this weekend, after we're done filming, hi, baby. She is. There we go. Okay, there. All right. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I might as well show you how far I've gotten. Again, this is, and I'll split it out. Here we go. Um, so, and if anyone wants to talk about difficult stitching decisions that they have, please feel free to talk about it in the comments. Yeah. So this is, here we go. So this is what I'm working on. I'm working on this one. It's yeah, it's a 14 count Aida insert. The pattern is called Country Flowers, and this one specifically is the yellow tulips. And it's from the Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine. Couldn't tell you what issue. I couldn't tell you what issue. I'm not sure what it is because I rip my magazines apart. And I don't always mark down what year they are. So let me show you how far I got. Here we go. So basically, I can't. Where was I? Let me look at my.
You're more than half done.
I am more than half done. All I have left to do is the rest of this and like this section right there. Like that section. But each of those tulips are a couple hours a piece because they're layers and they're layers of. I'm always switching needles is what the issue is. So I'm trying to look to see how far. Yeah, I think I was like partially done this one the last time I showed it. So I've added all this other stuff in. So I'm getting there because this is all I've been stitching on, which is frustrating to me, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to try really hard to be done with this by Monday or Tuesday. So there you go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Thanks. I'm very hopeful because it's been frustrating. I'll be glad when it's done. Let's put it that way. So there you go. Yeah. All right. Moving along.
All right. That's your only whip, right?
That is my only whip.
All right. I have a few more whips. Not many, but a few.
Yes.
All right. So this next whip was the last one I had to get to 1,000 stitches for my yearly goal.
Yes.
So I was so excited to do it. This is Noon Basking by Dracolair Creations. This is what it looks like. I'm doing it on 16 count touch of yellow. And I stitched 772 stitches in that corner.
Oh, I love the corner. That's so pretty.
It is very pretty. It is what it is. There's a lot of quarter stitches and there's a lot of crap in those.
Yeah, I know, but they're really pretty.
I know they are. I'm aware of that fact.
Mm-hmm.
This next whip was a whip go call that Vicki Hartwell from Reading and Stitching got to choose for me, and she chose Dog's Day Out by the Crossed Wing collection. This is on 16 count Gossamer from Picture This Plus, using the called for DMC with a 3 or 4 weeks. And I stitched 1,128 stitches on this.
Yeah. All tree?
All leaves. I literally just did. This is Bayberry from Weeks. all I did was the leaves. And you can
Yeah.
see the page break
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
But the leaves are all done on that page.
Nice.
So it gives it a good, gives it a good effect with the variegation. And it's Dog's Day out. So what needle binder do I have but Cruella?
Of course.
So
apropos.
It was very apropos. All right, I'm starting to get hyper focused on something else because I want another finish. This is Kingfishers from OwlForest Embroidery, using the OwlForest threads on 16 count Morning Fog from Be Stitch Me. And I have stitched 2,635 stitches on this.
So pretty.
I'm 2 pages done. Page 3 and 4 are left. 3 and 4 are smaller than 1 and 2. So
beautiful.
I'm making myself not stitch on this until Monday. I need to work on some other stuff.
Okay.
Because I just want to zing ahead and just keep stitching it until it's done.
Absolutely.
So this will be hopefully a finish on the next one.
Nice. Very nice.
And then another one I'm kind of thinking about putting some hyper focus into is Sam, some designer on Etsy. I think it was Russian. It didn't come out on the PDF file. So this is on 16 count Storm using DMC, and I stitched 843 stitches.
Now you're starting to see, yeah, that looks very cool.
I put their heads in.
Yeah, that was helpful.
Yes. And just starting to work up. That blue at the top is the top.
Oh, the top of his head? Yeah. Nice.
So, and there's a good chunk of like 3,000 stitches left in this. 4,000. But
I can see you getting it done. Yeah, it's definitely doable.
It's doable. And I kind of feel a little guilty for the 24 and 24 that I want to do. So I want to get some more finishes done.
Yeah, absolutely.
So those are my whips. And oh, no, they're not. I did spend a good 4 hours backstitching Midnight Hunting, which is still not done. And I'm still not going to show it. It'll get there, people. It'll get there.
I made her say that because it's like, Kate, that's a lot of work. You just can't really see it.
And I don't count my back stitches because it's a pain in the butt. I just don't. So for my crosses for the last 2 weeks, 10,778 on 5 projects.
That's very, very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Okay. So those are our whips.
Hey.
Do you want me to talk about we're going to have a giveaway.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
All right. We have not reached a milestone, but we are heading into the holiday season, and we would like to give back to our viewers something because we appreciate each and every one of you.
Absolutely.
So I haven't thought of a keyword yet. So you think of the keyword and so we're going to make it really easy on all of us because it's the holidays and none of us want to mail anything.
True.
So we're going to be giving 2 people. Each one is going to win a $25 gift card to Be Stitch Me fabric.
Ooh. Exciting.
So we're just going to ask you to comment using the keyword, which is
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, you wench.
No.
No.
No. I would say, I think holiday is good enough.
All right. Use the
Holiday.
keyword holiday.
Yes.
Okay, all the things. Be 18.
Yes.
Don't use the word giveaway.
Nope.
Please be a subscriber.
Yes.
Yeah. And we will draw in 2 weeks.
Absolutely. And we picked Be Stitch Me, one, because we love their fabric and threads, and there's a lot of fun things on there on her website that you can find. And also, you know, today is Small Business Saturday. Let's promote some of our
Yes.
some of our small business. We have a lot of really great entrepreneurs in the stitching community. So yeah, we just picked Be Stitch Me as one of them. So yeah, so good luck, everyone. Who's won both times? I'm trying to remember her name.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I know there's somebody who has.
Oh, that's gonna bug me. So, you know, you have we're gonna see if I'm looking for it. Is it Terry? Terry Musatelli?
I think it's her. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So she's stiff competition, y'all. So good luck, Terry.
And this way, all we need from you is an email address that we can forward to Be Stitch Me, and then you get a certificate via email.
Yeah, like a code. Yeah.
Like a code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No having to go to the post office.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's so many different holidays in this time of year and that everybody celebrates. So we didn't want to kind of focus in on one. So it just gives you an opportunity to kind of just celebrate this time of year and have a little fun on the Be Stitch Me website because her stuff is great. So there you go.
Yes.
All right. So there you go.
All
Good
right.
luck, everyone.
So that was that.
Yes.
Are we doing plans or haul?
Doesn't matter. You choose.
You pick. You pick.
Oh, Wegman's bag, you're full of acquisitions. La 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 la. Yay! Wegman's bag of acquisitions. La la la. La 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 la.
You go ahead.
You want to stop me singing? Okay. So, I find it amusing, not really, that I've been, you know, with all this moving and stuff, that, you know, I've been kind of thinning stuff out and you know, getting rid of extra, and I just keep buying patterns. Even though I have whips upon whips upon whips. I was in Silver Needle. What was I in Silver Needle for? I had to get some certain threads. That was it. Yeah. And of course, while I was there, these fine things fell into my cart. Harvest, Tiny Town.
I looked at that one.
I like that one. And then Seaside Tiny Town.
I knew that one was heading your way.
I think out of all the rest of them, I think the only one I'm left to get for now, unless I change my mind, will be the Christmas one. But there you go. I do I love the color palette in this one. It's so good. And the pelican. Anyways, okay, so and I got needles from Silver. That's what I went in there for, was some needles. Okay. And then I don't know what I was doing on 1, 2, 3 stitch. And then again, stuff just kind of fell in my... So for some, I got 2 pieces of fabric. Both of them are 20 count Ada by Fiber on the Whim. I got cornflower and its remarkably close cousin, Cobalt.
Oh, Cobalt is pretty.
Yes, because I was looking at Elegant Squid. Which one of them might go on there? There's, I don't know. There are some people on Instagram doing a round robin, and this keeps coming up, and I was like, I need to do Elegant Squid. I don't know why
Very
I
pretty.
haven't. Yeah, I like that one. And then I saw, oh yeah, this was on my wish list. Snowy Christmas, or ATM, oldie but goodie. I can see it possibly on that Cobalt.
Oh, yes. Hi. Sorry, Cat.
Hi, Cat. And then, because 'tis the season for Cheryl to buy all the Christmas things. Merry Christmas by Modern... Christmas Town, I'm sorry. By Modern Folk Embroidery. Classic font. Reindeer. There you go. So, yeah. That is all my haul today. Hi, Katniss.
She's watching a delivery guy trying to figure out if he's delivering to us or to next door.
I wondered what she was staring at. Yes, that's all of my goodies for today that are stitching related. Of course, 'tis the season to buy all the crafts that are on sale too.
Well, I will have more next time. I do have some, but Pumpkin Creek Primitives had a like 6 hour window where their patterns were 40% off.
Oh, and I missed it. Yes, I remember seeing it.
Yes. I got like 8 patterns.
Okay. Do I need to put the camera solely on you?
No, because I'm not going to show those. I'm showing what I got this time.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Those are not PDFs. They're hard copies.
Right. Oh, and I forgot to say, I finally downloaded my copy of the Punch Needle Primitive Stitching Winter magazine, and it's lovely. There you go.
Okay. So I had mentioned before that I had bought the Fox and Rabbit Elephant Run fabric for the Lola Crow Creepy Christmas Village ornaments. And then they had said that they did not, the cut of fabric was not enough, and they were going to be sending me more. They sent me more.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Do you want to make me?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Make me. She understood. We speak the same language.
Yes, we do.
All right. So, all right. I placed an order from, I cannot read her. Who it is. This is, I don't want to lie. I think it's Rivertown Designs on Etsy. This is Memphis Sarah E's, yes, Rivertown Designs. This is Memphis Sarah E's sister, and she makes project bags. And check out this dragon.
Ooh. Oh, right there. Don't move. Oh, that's glorious.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
and
lovely.
The back is cool.
Yes.
She sent a very nice note. I'm assuming she's just as nice as Sarah is, because. And then she included this little snowflake doohickey thing.
Oh, cute. Charm.
And then she included this little ring thingy, which I think I'll just put on the floss ring, because I have fat fingers.
term for like a scissor fob.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Super cute.
Pop it on. So that was fun. These are stiff bag. I like a good stiff bag. Sorry. I could not help myself. And then, okay, so I had been, Taylor and Cromwell does subscription boxes, and you can order, one at a time, or you can order like 3 in a row or 6 in a row, and then just tell them which ones you want. Because they already have they've already put out like what their yearly theme, what the months are going to be.
Cromwell. Okay, yes.
Taylor and Cromwell. I believe the boxes are $40.
That's not bad.
So not a horrible thing. And I had been keeping my eye on for the October box because it was for Supernatural, the TV show. So here it is, the end of November, and I hadn't gotten it. And then I was doubting myself because I couldn't really find where I had bought it. I'm like, I don't know if I bought it or not. I'm not sure. And then, boom, it shows up. So we open this thing up. So now I do not bobinate, but I think these could go on thread keeps as, I think they could go on thread keeps. So these are acrylic bobbins.
Ooh.
And if you know Supernatural, here's the anti-possession symbol.
Gotcha.
Here's moose and squirrel.
Gotcha.
Because that's Crowley refers to Sam and Dean as moose and squirrel. Here's the hand mark that Castiel left on Dean when he yanked him out of hell. Here are the boys' initials that they carved into the Impala when they were kids. The interior of the Impala, not the exterior.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Here's the mark of Cain. That messed Dean up so much. So those were wicked cute. And then the next thing, seriously, you people, made me squeal.
Oh, dear.
Okay. If you know, you know. So here is a little flannel bag. And it's got the amulet that Dean wore, that Sam gave him.
Gotcha.
And then you open it up. And that is a devil's trap inside. It's so good.
So for all of you who do not understand, Supernatural is this show that Kate is the ultimate fan. And she's very, very excited about this box of stuff.
Yes, that was so cool.
Yes.
So, but we're not done.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, there's more. Okay. So here's this little folder.
Cute.
So, come on. There it goes. So, floss. A needle is attached in the middle. 14 count Ada.
Ooh, nice.
I'm not crazy about 14 count, but it's a good color.
Yeah.
For this. And then pattern.
Oh, fun.
It's called The Road So Far. It's got the Impala. And then a whole bunch of sayings that the Supernatural fandom know. Saving people, hunting things, the family business. Driver picks the music, shotgun shuts his cake hole. There's a bunch of things.
So I'm looking at... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, go ahead. You're looking at...
I was looking at, for grins and giggles, to see what the upcoming themes are. And it seems, and you can confirm to me, because I've never heard of this particular, they seem to focus in on like TV shows, movies,
Music. If you go to their website, it's
musicals.
musicals.
Yeah. So if you're into like the movie Heathers, Romeo and Juliet, Labyrinth, June is Pride Month. The Princess Bride is July of next year.
Hmm.
September, Only Murders in the Building. Wicked, Anastasia. So it looks like if you're fans of these different things like Kate is, they get
Yeah.
really super specific and awesome. The
You
details are
always get a
awesome.
you always get a pattern, a pattern, kitted pattern that
Yeah.
they have created for the box. So the next one I want is January. It's Dragon Riders of Pern.
Yeah, I just saw that and I was like, I wonder if that one's you're gonna get.
That and Wicked in the fall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but I was super happy with the box.
Yeah. Like if you
For
get
the
it just as individual box, it's $50. If you get 3 months worth, they discounted it a little bit more. If you get 6 months, they
They went up
discount
in
it.
price then. They were 40.
Yeah. Well, if you get every month, automatically it's 42. So
Yeah.
there you go. But I mean, you're getting a pattern fabric and those little fun extra accessories that are very detail specific to the theme, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah, they knocked that one out of the park
Yeah.
with that little flannel bag. I mean, that was chef's kiss on that.
Absolutely. And then they've got other stuff on their website too, but we were just looking at the boxes.
Yeah, they like to do like song lyrics, like in
Patterns?
patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a
Very
lot of
cool.
Hamilton and Wicked, and
Yeah.
I think, yeah, there's just a lot of Broadway on there.
So it sounds like if that's your jam, you might want to take a look
Check
at
them
that
out.
site. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Plans.
Oh, plans.
Do you have plans?
Well,
Finish the tea towel.
after the tea towel and after the class, I have decided that I will be. I was, this week I was trying to think of what I'm definitely going to do this year. So I'm definitely sticking with WhipGo.
Mhm.
I love your idea of having yours all being chosen by other people.
Yeah, my WhipGo board is done for next year. It's
Yeah.
just other people's names.
Yeah. Now, for this year, I did a good chunk of that as well. And I'm seriously considering doing that as well. I think that's a lot. It is a lot of fun. I expanded how many people could have choices this year. And it's been really interesting to see what people land on. I've been doing it for the last couple of years, but I expanded the group of different people that I've been asking. It's been really, really interesting. It's fun. So I'm toying with that idea. So I'm definitely doing WhipGo. I'm definitely staying with I'm pretty sure I'm definitely staying with Whip Warriors. I will not be doing the road trip. I'm just going to stay in the main group just because I have an album there and it's nice to see the progression. And I'm also going to work on doing categories like you are with Sammy. Sammy J does announces categories every month on her Flosstube channel, and people can follow along with that and use that as a guideline to, work through your whip pile, of which mine has increased substantially. And then, so I'm going to use that as something to help move me along. And I also, as I've talked about a couple of times, I have a family project that I'm going to be working on in 2024, and I hope to get it done. So that will be providing a lot of my starts. So I've been kind of working through that and trying to figure out, Okay, I'm going to do the categories. How much am I going to stitch per category? Like a monthly goal
Mhm.
kind of thing. Still haven't quite landed on that. So that's long term. Short term, I'm trying to get the kitchen towel done. I'm trying to get the Mary done, and I'm trying to plow through as many of 2023's Whip Go picks as I can. Because I only have to stitch for 3 hours. That's the goal I have for each one. So 3 hours doesn't, and I have a lot of them that are on there a couple of times. So I'm just trying to get as many done as I can. So there you go.
Mhm. Okay.
That's my plans.
All right. So my whip go. I still owe Matt 500 stitches on the pointed fifth.
Okay, yes.
That's from like June. um, and December, the numbers are not called, but they're just the ones that are
Implied.
left over. So
Yeah.
my blocks happen to be long dog. So I have to choose one of my long dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And then EJ from Sunshine Stitchers got to pick a pattern, and she chose Moonlight Sampler.
Oh.
So I'll be pulling that out. Categories for next month. The first one is full coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is a PDF pattern. Third one is haven't stitched in 2023. Well, I've stitched on all my stuff in 2023, so I think I got to figure out what I'm going to do for that.
Find a substitute.
Number 4, yeah, Flora and Fauna, which I have so much it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
5 is a stitch along, and I'm pretty sure I already moved it from the craft room out to the crate that's in the living room that holds the what I want to work on next.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put some time in on Dark Queen of the Earth.
Oh.
Now, as for next year, I am officially doing 24 and 24.
You were.
I am. 12 of which are going to be OwlForest, one a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm so excited to see these.
Yes. So 9, I have chosen 9 of the OwlForest.
Mm-hmm.
I made my OwlForest purchases. I have not chosen the last 3. I have a bunch to look at to figure out which 3. Of the other stuff, 9 are chosen, and I'm just trying to figure out which get the last 3 spots.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Gotcha.
Because there's one I'd like to do, but I just spent so much money at OwlForest that I can't afford the silk pack that I want to start it. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm a little overambitious there with that one.
Well, you could save purchasing that part, like, closer.
I could make it the December start.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's Meditation Garden by Jan Hicks.
Ooh.
And it's got a Mrs. Sadis silk pack.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you might want to save that one for later on.
Yeah, and honestly, I might leave 1 or 2 open for the end, just to.
Because you never know what'll pop up.
Because God knows something else is going to make me want to stitch it.
I mean, we do have video evidence of that happening numerous times this year.
Yeah. Oh, and I also want to point out 24 and 24 does not mean those are my only starts, because it'll happen.
It'll happen, for sure. I have backed away from officially participating in 24 and 24, but yeah, there will be some starting. It's just, I'm at the point now where it's like, I get it. I never thought I would be this way, but I get itchy now. Needing us to start periodically. because I just got in the habit while doing the birthday start along. So
Yeah, can I admit I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to have a start in December. Because
I
I'm going to be
believe it,
stupid.
especially once you took the Wheel of the Year off of your plate, and that was kind of your newest start.
I feel like I swung and I missed. Foul ball.
That's okay. It happens. No shame.
No shame.
No shame. So, yeah. I think for the categories that you listed, flora and fauna will be the kitchen towel. The start along
No, because
will
it starts December. You want to finish by December.
I know. Well, I mean, depending on how it goes. Or Under the Sea, Sal, I noticed, could fit 3 out of the 5 categories. Which is the next one. The next one I want to work a bit on.
Focus on.
Yeah, and see if I can't knock that out. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm just kind of playing around with options right now. So, and kind of match them in with the WhipGo stuff I have left. So, fortunately, I have a square on WhipGo that's full coverage, which will work with category number 1. So, so I can do 2 at the same time. So we'll see.
Yeah. It's all about double dipping, people.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, especially I don't stitch nearly as much as Kate does, so I have to be really strategic about how many challenge groups I get into because,
Kate only does WhipGo, and Sammy's categories is like my own personal goal setting. It's not a group, so.
Yeah.
I can't deal with all those.
We've got some friends that are like, it's too much to keep track of which can go where. You know what I mean? It's like
I know people who are like, they're stitching and they're like, okay, so I'm going to use 100 stitches over here to make something, and then the 200 I stitched on the same project is going to go in this group to make this, and then I'm going to use it here for that, and then it's a main character on something else, so I work towards my goal for the month on that. And I'm like, huh?
And they thrive on it. Like, they thoroughly enjoy doing it.
They really do.
And I'm just like,
more power to them.
Absolutely. Godspeed to you, because, if there's more than
my brain
2...
hurts.
Yes. We're like, you go. We are in your... We're the best cheerleaders. So, yeah. So, there you go. And the good thing about Whip Warriors is that, I can kind of fit what I'm stitching on with the couple events that I do monthly with them. So, it's not as demanding as far as prompts are concerned, for me anyway, the way I do it. So, anyways, there you go. So I think that's it.
Hi, Cinna.
Hi, Cinna. Yeah, there you go. That's all you're going to see.
I've got quite the view.
Yes, you do. I'm sure you do.
Look at my butt.
Yep. Look at my butt. Look at my tail. Your cats are awesome.
Oh, you're going to get more.
There you go.
Hi, baby.
Cinna. Hi, baby. She can't hear me. I still say it anyway.
I know. If you scream it loud enough, maybe they'll hear it out my earbuds. But
maybe, yes, exactly. So that's pretty much what we got going on for the next couple of weeks. We are planning. We're not sure exactly when we're going to film it or release it, but we are planning a year-end whip parade.
Yes.
I like to call it the Rectangles and Roofs Review. Thank you. That's all mine is. No, not all of it.
Pretty much.
Not all of it. Pretty much, though. And but yeah, we're looking forward to that. This is the time of year where we see a lot of whip parades, and I personally enjoy them. And so we thought, oh, we'll do this again this year. So
I gotta pull everything out anyway and take a photo of it.
I know, right? Yeah,
So
yeah,
for my next year's album to keep going, keep track of it all. So
absolutely.
it's got to be done anyway. So
yep. So that's the plan. So keep an eye out for that. If you have
but it will be different than last year's. Last year's I showed 2 to one of Cheryl's. This year it's going to be 2 of Cheryl's to one of mine.
Yes, absolutely. And
she lapped me.
I did so yeah, so we'll be we're working on that. Keep an eye out on that. Again, thank you so much for watching us, and for your comments and questions, and the occasional email. Thank you so much. Yeah, just, and one of the things I forgot to say, it was my plans, is to update a lot on my Instagram. I've been really super quiet about posting my stitching on Instagram. I got there's been a lot going on in the last couple of months, so I'm going to try to get caught up to kind of capture what I've done this year and upkeep it on a more daily basis like Kate does. So that'll be happening too. So, but find us on Instagram, give us a shout. We don't want to talk cats and how pretty these ones are.
She's so pretty.
She is so pretty. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Thank you.
I was just going to say, what got licked, the forehead or the glasses?
She didn't lick. She just rubbed her face on the corner of my glasses.
Absolutely. There you go.
She owns me. I understand this. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Please hit the like and subscribe button.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget our giveaway. The keyword is holiday. And
you don't have to use a sentence, people.
Although those are complex. Fun. They're fun. Not a requirement.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll draw for that in time for the next filming in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks on Saturday morning I'll do it.
Yeah. So there you go. So that will be your deadline, and we look forward to seeing who wins this go round. And yeah, this is a busy time of year, so thank you for spending some time with us.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
I think that's it. Happy stitching, everyone. We always look at each other like, how do we end this?
We don't have an ending, people.
We're not that good. Otherwise, we'll just say happy stitching. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.